and then
there we go.
So just whenever girls, the women that are running this, just pin your video for the recording so that it's a little bit easier. You want me to start?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So many of us on the, like Melissa and Taylor and Ash and Nikki and myself have run a lot of launches, but because Facebook has changed so much, and really actually ACE, like our business model with ACE is super unique. And I hope that you guys really know that and understand that truly the reason that I really was always super excited about ACE was the long-term vision, the long-term goal, and the innovation behind the company. And so a lot has changed. We've done a lot of launches, what Facebook allows, what we are really creating, and what we're selling has really grown and evolved, which is amazing. And I think anybody I ever talked to that came into this business, I talked about evolution, like it's going to change. Every business model changes. But that's why what we do is so amazing, is that as things change, and when you're with people and companies that are innovative and they're not lazy, and we're like, okay, so this changed, let's not panic, let's actually find a better way to be able to just stick with the way everything's grown. So anyways, that being said, we've really tailored this launch. We've kind of taken some things that we've done from other launches. We've had meetings with people that are very successful in knowing how to run groups and why do people drop off when you create launches? Why do people not take the plunge? So we wanted to give the highest possible, I don't like to say return, but success rate for you guys. So we created this launch, and within the launch, we're going to give you guys all, and I'll let the other girls maybe talk a little bit about the moving parts to this, but we want to give some stuff that's generic for you guys to use. So basically like the ads, we literally have invested in a really good video editor. We've given him a ton of content, and he's going to make a wicked video for you guys to actually run traffic to. And then you're going to run the traffic directly to the group. And in that group, we're not going to be overwhelming. There's not going to be a lot of hype. It's literally going to be like, okay, so what exactly from the base of what we do, giving people the information. Then what we're going to do is once people, so for 12 days, we're going to kind of give you, for 7 days, you're gonna have 7 days to pull people into the program. There will be a cutoff, and there will be no exceptions. Even if you have someone at 12:02 p.m. on the day of, sorry, there's not going to be anybody allowed to be into the group after that point. Then once the group starts, then we have 12 days of training, the break in between every day, where we're going to give people everything that they need. Then when your buyers buy, we are going to have a group specifically for them for 14-day startup. So we're going to take care of them for their first 14 days, and that's when we're really going to give them a lot of the business tangible information. So that's kind of the basics of it. I'll pass it over to Mel or Taylor or Ash or Nikki to kind of elaborate on anything I just said. But this is like, I just really want to express to you guys, this is going to be huge. Q4 is one of the biggest, well, I would say Q1 and Q4 are the biggest times for people. And we kind of left it. We started talking about this last month, but we did strategically leave it till the point at which we knew people were settled into their new routines for September and excited about what's to come for the rest of the year.
Cool. So maybe we'll each just say like what we prepared for this, so they know what they're getting from each of us maybe. So obviously we've had a lot of meetings together as all 5 of us trying to figure out the best things that we could put together to help you guys be successful as possible. This is for us in our business as well. But like Shauna said, we really want to give you the opportunity to be able to essentially market us. So when you build a brand and you work with social proof and all that kind of stuff, it's really about proving who you are, who you work with, and having other people also back that up for you. So we want to give you guys the opportunity to essentially use us to market us, our success, and what we're able to do for these people. And we're going to actually get you to be super active in the group as well, to help, providing that social proof, the engagement in the group, and just really showing people what the community is about. So together, every single one of us can make this launch really incredible. And that's kind of our goal with this. So we want you to be successful, and we want us to also be successful as well. This is for all of us. So Shauna laid out how it went. So I spent today, and I don't think she's on here. I want to give Jessie Baker a shout out. She's really good with Canva, and I'm actually going to get her to do a training for you guys soon. But she helped me, so I was struggling a little bit. So she helped me build some marketing materials, and we have stuff built out that you can use for that full 7 days. So I made a poster, and then Taylor did some stuff, which I'll let her talk about, but I made a poster, and then I made 5 days of like meet Nikki, meet Shauna, meet Ashley. So you'll be able to market each one of us on one of those days. You can use these posters on your personal Facebook, your business Facebook, your Instagram, your stories, whatever you need, but you'll have that material. And we really want you, when you're essentially marketing us, to talk about us, talk about how we've helped you, talk about how you personally know us, talk about how we've maybe personally affected your life, talk about our stories, talk about how that's, in relation to you or whatever. So really do what you want with it, and we'll give you kind of the information, but essentially also make it your own and make it resonate with you, because that's going to resonate with your audience and the people that you're talking to as well, right? So obviously we're encouraging you to use what we're giving you, but we're also encouraging you to kind of take your own little spin on that as well. So intro post, 5 days introducing all of us, and then we have a closing post for you guys as well. So that's kind of what I've prepared. I also have, and Taylor's working with me on this, is 3 ManyChat blasts. So hopefully you all have your ManyChat set up. So we're going to do an intro to launch one. So everyone that's currently on your list will know about this. We're also going to do one in the middle, which you'll have some kind of stay over, and then we'll do a last call kind of post. So that's what I've prepared for your marketing material. I don't know if you want to go next, Taylor, because yours kind of goes off of.
I'm like getting so excited. I have the oh man, guys, this is so big. Like, I can't even put into words how big this is. Something that I feel like has been so huge for me in my business is just talking with people, and they're like, well, how many people are actually doing this? We're literally 5 people that have been extremely successful in this business that we're letting you guys just use us and show people, like, look, these 5 people have been really successful at exactly what I'm doing. So I feel like this is something that is so powerful. Like, I don't know why I didn't think about this before right now. Like, I wasn't a part of the other launches, but when we were breaking everything down, I was like, this is just genius. Like, this is, I feel like, the way to launch a business. So this is really big, but I've made ad copies that we can all use to show people, what we've got here. So that's something that I am extremely, extremely excited about. I feel like just the content that's been created and everything that's going to be in the group, all of the energy, the vibes, like on our first meeting, like, I was like texting people the whole time. Like, I felt like I drank like a whole pot of coffee. Like, that's how excited I got. And that's how this business should be. It should be exciting, and it should be, showing people like, hey, there is so much more to life. I feel like along the way, sometimes we get lost and we start to kind of think like, okay, this is a business, like, just letting it run. But there is going to be so much energy in this, and just getting people excited and ready, and, giving them that hope. For new people starting off, I know I sent out a message to like 50 people just now, like sending the link for this. New people starting out, I feel like this is something, if I would have had the day I started this business, I would have felt so much more confident going in it. Because, I mean, you're literally letting us explain the whole process for you. Okay, so not only for the people that are watching and they're going to join the business too, but the people that are, still learning or still trying to understand, like, okay, what is it in this business that I'm missing that I haven't completely nailed down? Or, what is it? You guys are going to get to learn too. Like, just hearing us all talk and work together, you'll be able to pick up on little things. I feel like that has been something that's been so huge for me, just working with these other 4 ladies. I've picked up on little things like, wow, I didn't think of things like this, or I didn't notice this, or, oh, wow, that's really cool. Like, I've been learning stuff, and we've been talking for like a week or a few weeks, like, just getting everything prepared. So I feel like that's something that's good for not only the people watching, but the people that are, working this. Like, you're getting ad copies, you're getting actual content to put out there, you're getting mini chat sequences, you're getting everything you need, exactly what we're using. I don't know if we already talked about targeting. I don't know if we did. I don't want to ruin anything, because we're getting into a lot of good stuff here, but there is so much that you guys are getting that we're just going to be able to use. And I am so excited about this. Like, this is something that I wish I was using to my advantage, which I guess I am, but I'm like in it, but I wish I could just see how it looks on the other end, like getting to take the success. And what was it? We had like 30 years of marketing experience and over $1 million earned between all of us. Like, that is absolutely insane. So I don't know. I feel like this is something that is huge. Like, we talked about doing this every quarter. I don't know if we were joking or being serious, but I'm totally down for it. I feel like this is something that is massive. I feel like I'm just hyping. I don't need to feel like I'm saying anything productive. I'm a hyper. Like, that's all I got. Who wants to go next?
Nikki, you up?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, Ash.
Thank you, Taylor. That was amazing. So for my whole kind of part on this, I've been working with our creative to put together an amazing content video for you guys, for every single person to use. You know, generally content in this business is king, and it doesn't matter who or what it is that you're doing or putting out there online. So when we can put together something that is really going to capture an audience, then it's going to have a much more higher effect in what it is, more effective, I guess you could say, in what it is that you're doing. So we're putting together a video for you guys. Everybody's going to be able to use it to run to their leads and ultimately draw that audience in. So it's exciting. I'm excited. I'm very grateful to be here. So thanks, guys.
Nikki, where are you?
I'm right here. Find me? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think all the girls pretty much nailed it on the head. Like, ultimately, if you're brand new, if you're not brand new, this is something that you need to take advantage of. Like Taylor said perfectly, doing launches is like, it's happened over the past couple of years, but the real difference about this one is the fact that we are in the fourth quarter. People are excited to start something new, especially leading into 2020. But ultimately, just take advantage of this to be able to have your marketing, all of your ads pretty much like on a silver platter to you for you not to take advantage of it, and then be able to go into a group where they're going to be learning things before they even get into the platform to really see if this is a good fit for them. A couple things that I'm going to be doing for you guys is we're going to be putting together a detailed targeting. So there's really no guessing. So if you're brand new in this and you're like, I don't know who to target, I don't know, where to even reach people, then don't worry about that. We're going to put together exactly, screenshot who you're supposed to target, the areas, locations, gender is going to be up to you. But ultimately, it's just really going to be all laid out perfectly for you guys to be able to take it and run with it. So take advantage. I know before in previous years, we've done these launches and people haven't taken advantage of them. And then they're the ones kind of like sitting on the side, wishing that they had. So if you feel like you're not ready for this, don't think that way. Every single person on this call, every single person within Abundance and Live Loud and within Taylor's team, every single person has the ability to take advantage of this. It doesn't matter what level you're at. I just highly recommend you do. I can't stress that enough, because I would really hate for somebody to, feel that they're not at that level yet and then say, well, I'll just wait till the next one and miss out, leave so much money on the table by not, getting in and getting your leads to have people that have created the results that you want, and you can edify us to then have the success that other people have been able to create, and then leverage that. And we've never had that before. I've never been a part of a launch where I've been able to put my leads into. So this is huge. It's so massive. And for you guys to be able to, take this and make the start of this quarter, get that momentum will bring you to 2020, and just, you'll be off to the races. So don't worry about everything. We've pretty much taken care of everything for you guys. Am I cutting out at all?
No, you're good.
Okay. We've pretty much taken care of everything, just like it's perfect. And I really think that this is probably going to be one of the biggest launches that we've ever done. I'm super excited about it. So yeah, that's all I have.
Okay, so what I want to do is I feel like there's quite a few people asking questions and they're a little confused on how this is going to work. So I want every single one of you to pull out your pen and paper and we'll break down how this is going to look. So what we want to do is we want to tell you how this is going to go down. We want to give you the marketing material and then we want to leave it up to you. Everyone should be super clear on what is happening because I want you guys have to understand we're running our own launch also, right? So if we give it all, we lay it all out, we tell you what to do, you should be able to follow it and do the exact same thing and then just kind of leave your leads with us essentially. So let's write this out and then you guys, if you guys have anything to add or I miss anything, let me know. So basically the first thing is we've created a Facebook group. So you're going to get 7 days. So we're going to start tomorrow. You have 7 days of marketing a free group called Q4 Business School. So it's going to be free value, people interested in joining a business, all that kind of stuff. We'll have it written down. So 7 days of adding people into this group, and you guys are responsible for every single one of your leads. So write down who you bring in and just make sure that, you know, when we tell them, when we do a webinar, that they're supposed to go to you. So you're responsible for your people. So 7 days to market a free group. We will give you posts for each of those 7 days. We will give you 2 ad copies that you can run the entire time and an audience. And we're also going to give you 3 ManyChat blasts. So essentially, you're going to be marketing and hyping up a free group for 7 days. At the end of that 7 days, just like Shauna said, at 12 p.m., whatever time, it closes. That means no one else can be added to the group. And the marketing in your ads essentially can be turned off. So if you have some ad budget to spend, I highly recommend spending it. Facebook right now is also being very strict and a lot of people are getting shut down or audited or their ads are getting disapproved. So when you're marketing a free group, it's a lot easier to kind of pass through Facebook. So if you're running into any issues or you've been flagged, I highly suggest putting some money into this because it will show Facebook, 1, that you're following procedures, and 2, just keep your ad account in good standing with something that's not going to get flagged. It's literally a free group. So 7 days of marketing, the group closes. Then you leave your leads with us. For the next 12 days, we're doing what's called Q4 Business School. You guys will all be added into the group as well. But we're essentially going to do 6 different trainings, like Shauna said, 1 every second day so we don't overwhelm them. And this is going to be business basics, online basics, the importance of what we do, and mindset type stuff. So we're basically priming them and prepping them to be ready to come into a business, to get a good feel of what the community is like, what we're like, what they're going to learn, and be able to actually make an educated decision on if this is going to be the space. So our kind of idea with that is at the end of that 12 days, the people that are ready to start a business will be ready, and the ones that aren't are going to know, right? So at the end of that 12 days, we will host a webinar. So we can send out another ManyChat blast, or, you know, touch base with all your leads, see how they're doing, and make sure they jump on that webinar. So our goal on that webinar would be to answer all of their questions and essentially close them as 99s for you. We'll give them an offer at the end of the webinar that they have X amount of time to sign up, to reach back out to you guys, and then they get moved into another group. And then from there, our offer with them signing up is 14 days of mentorship with us to make sure that they're getting everything they need to succeed in their business, and we'll get a lot more detailed. So realistically, this is like a 5-week kind of process, but the next 7 days, you guys gotta be ready to like fucking hit it. Like, this is the business changing parts. Put your money in, like, we wanna blow this up. So our idea with giving you an audience that we're all using is hopefully the audience is going to be seeing us multiple times. It's going to be seeing our posts from different people. It's going to be seeing it's just going to be everywhere. Shauna talks a lot about omnipresence. So this is what we want. We want us everywhere. So let's make this the biggest launch that we've ever done. And we honestly believe that we have prepared everything we need to do that. So do you guys have anything to say? Does that make more sense?
One thing I just want to quickly touch on is, like, I know every single time, you know, any of us does a live, we're always like engage. I can't even stress enough, this is imperative for a successful launch, especially within the group, is even as you're bringing new people in, tag them in the welcome video, tag them in like the videos that are happening, so they're staying engaged, and kind of help them hold their hand for the first couple of days so they get familiar with it. Because most cases, some of these people that are coming in have no idea or are very unfamiliar with what it is we do. So that's our job to kind of showcase that to them. But it's also your job to help with the success of this launch, and that's being as engaged as possible. So when you see somebody go live and you see, you know, a new training or like perhaps testimonial, make sure you're engaging on that and tagging the people that you're bringing in so they don't miss anything either. This is crucial. And this is actually one thing that was a big thing that we learned from the last launch that we did, is like the only way to get engagement up is that there is engagement to begin with. So you bringing your leads in, if it's one thing that we just ask, is to be as engaged as possible. There was one more thing, but I've lost it, but I'm sure I'll think of it before we jump off the call. So if anyone has anything else to add.
Yeah, I just want to mention a couple things just based on some of the things people are asking. So once people do get into that 14-day group, we're just going to be focused on the buyers that bought the $99, and that's kind of like the whole point of it is, so once they're moved, that's it. The other thing is, just so you guys know, your potential buyers will have to answer 5 questions, excuse me, 5 questions to be able to get into the group. And that will, if they do not answer those questions, we will not allow them into the group. So that's really important because it's, excuse me, I have something in my throat. You know, so that's really important for you guys to know that there is going to be a process to get into this group, as well as once we do the webinar as well. The webinar is we're only going to give people 2 days to buy in to the $99 to get into the group. So if your buyers don't buy in those 2 days, they don't get into the group. So it's just a couple of things I wanted to touch on for that.
Hey, Shauna, I have a quick question. First off, amazing work, ladies. When we've done launches in the past, in your questions, are you going to have as one of the questions like who referred you to the group? Because I think that might help with tracking down the road. 100%.
So who referred you to the group is one of the questions. The other question is we're gathering email addresses. So for your leads, you will have their email address. If they're not willing to give something up for this process, then they're not getting in, because at the same time, we do want you guys to have access to your leads. Also, there's some group rules and regulations that they also have to follow, as well as we ask a question that basically says, we're going to be doing a final training on this date. Do you agree to watch either the recorded or the live version and comment on the video? That way, no matter what, if they're not engaged throughout the week, we know that, like, obviously they can say they are going to and not, but at least if they do that kind of commitment, it does a lot of things for us. So those are a few of the main questions, is saying, listen, this is the date we're going to be doing a live training, because all the other trainings are going to be pre-recorded. We're going to be doing live training on this day. Do you agree to either watch the training, comment on it? What is your email address? Who referred you? And then, I'm sorry, I can't remember the other 2 off the top of my head, but that was one of the things that I was working on, was getting all the questions together. So yes, Colin, thanks. Great question. I'm sure some people were wondering.
Yeah, and again, when you call in to answer your question too, when they put in who they were referred by, we're gonna do our best to like track emails and stuff, but the answer doesn't stay there. So just make sure you have your own list of who you're adding into the group as well.
And Nicole, no, when you bring a lead in, so what we're doing is we have spreadsheets. Each one of us is gonna have a spreadsheet. When people get pulled into the group, they're gonna be put into a spreadsheet, who referred you. That person's name goes down. It's just going to be like having an affiliate link. If you bring somebody in, that is your buyer. Even if they say they want to go with someone else, not going to happen. So don't worry about the last thing that I really want you guys to worry about is losing buyers in this. And that's one of the biggest things when Mal was talking about sell us. I said earlier in the training that we did today, I was like, use us, and actually all of you guys should go follow Melissa, Nikki, Taylor, and Ash on Instagram and Facebook, and turn on your notifications, because we have done this and we've done really well at it, and we are going to be pumping this out hard. You can take our content, you can repurpose it, follow us, watch what we do. Obviously, we want you, like Mel said, to like formulate your own, but it is an opportunity for you guys to sell results. So don't worry at all about losing buyers. That's not going to happen. It never has in a launch. I've never had an issue, and it's not going to happen on this one. And as far as what you need ready for tomorrow, Jessica, nothing. We have everything ready for you tomorrow.
And then just to touch on Tamara, so this will be a pre-made group. It's made right now, and there'll be a link given to you guys, and that's where you're going to direct your traffic to. One other thing that I wanted to touch on is most of you are going to post this on your personal, and I just want to, I think I can collectively say for myself, Shauna, Ash, and Taylor, and Melissa, is that this is for our team. So there's going to be probably other people from the community asking to join, and that just complicates things. So please, if you know somebody who's already in the community, they're not a part of Live Loud or Abundance or Ash or Taylor's team, then please just let them know that this is a launch for us, because it gets complicated if they start adding people in. So this is just specifically for us. So when you do those personal posts and people reach out to you, the only people that are brought into this is your leads, and then those people that are part of these teams.
There was some more questions. I'm just trying to find them.
There was one on Facebook ads and how you track that. So you're going to be basically running post engagement ads. You're not going to be converting directly to a group. I don't think you can do that. But again, we're going to give you how to do this. I think one of the things we're going to be doing is conversion to Messenger. And basically, your conversations will be short and sweet. You'll give them the questions. They'll try and get into the group, and then they'll have to answer the questions, and then we'll approve them.
That's a good idea. Actually, we could make a super quick combo, because they're still your leads, guys. That you should still be building that relationship and talking to them, and probably having a few questions. So we'll build that out, but short and sweet. Write that down.
Does anyone else have any questions? We want to make sure everyone leaves here where they're crystal clear. They understand the process. They don't have any. They're not. There's no
messaging us afterwards.
But yeah.
Just kidding. How should we? Just kidding. Not kidding.
Yes, Nicole. You can invite. You can invite your leads.
Okay, so I'm trying to think of where we're going to be putting all of the content.
Yes, Tiffany, so that's true. There's going to be no buy. We're basically going to educate them. So just so you guys have a good idea, do you guys want to hear there's 5 topics that we're going to be talking on? I will give those to you guys right now so you can get an idea. You can start getting creative about the things we're going to be teaching them in the 12 days. So and just give that to you really quick. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's good. So what is a personal brand? What you can create with it, how it's changing the world, and why it's so valuable no matter what the business model is. That's one training. Second training, personal and business development, how becoming the best version of yourself will make you wealthy, law of attraction, wealth consciousness, and meditation. That's another training. Trainings are going to be about 15 to 20 minutes. They're not going to be super long. Number 3 is building your first page, step-by-step how to start to build a page, and technical minorities in Facebook ads and ads manager. That's the third one. 4, why the old sales model is dead. Attraction marketing, why we never cold call, and how to never inbox someone and leave your friends and family alone. Number 5 is all the different types of online revenue streams. So we are going to talk about the different kinds of revenue streams. Obviously ours is the best. So how we frame that will be all around that. No get rich schemes and why they don't work, and what is true residual revenue and all the different types. So that's number 5. Number 6 is how to create a business model you are in 100% of control of. So staying away from product-based marketing, never relying on the economy to get paid, and earning highest commissions possible per sale. And the last training is being 100% mobile and working anywhere on the planet 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Tools to keep your business mobile and apps to help you on the go, creating a schedule to truly work and travel with freedom. So we're going to be doing, that's 7 trainings. So we're going to do like every second day. One of us is going to come in. We're going to have the trainings pre-recorded. And then we're also going to be there for any questions that people have. So that's just to give you an idea of what we're going to be doing. We don't want to overwhelm them, so we did want to keep it fairly basic.
anyone have any other questions?
Can I just unmute myself and ask?
Yep.
When are you sending, or how are you sending all of the posts and ManyChat? When do we see all that?
That's what I was just thinking about, actually.
Like, you send it all to us at once, or is it day by day?
We're going to probably be posting them in the Abundance and Live Loud groups. I think we talked about doing a Word document and structuring it day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that might be the easiest. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just having a document.
Really good question, Jessica. Thanks for asking that. That I think is the best way to do it, is just posting like the document in the morning every day. We're planning on regrouping every night as a team between the 5 of us, and basically doing the game plan for the next day. So I think that's the best way to do it, is do a doc, and then we'll just add all the attachments in the 2 groups.
Yeah, so it'll be like your marketing materials for the day, whether that's like a ManyChat or whatever that is. We'll just make sure you're prepared each day. Good idea.
As far as doing this again,
very
I'm
much.
totally honest, I don't think that I personally, you can't do these all the time. This is what you guys need to know, is like you can't. Like maybe twice a year, it's possible. So I'm going to say, as far as your business page, again, starting from scratch, you have other platforms. As of right now, I'm actually jumping on a call with Nikki after this because my business page is completely shut down. I can't actually even run ads. So running ads is just a small portion of this. There's so many other things that you can do with it. Don't worry about, are we going to do this again? This is what being an entrepreneur is how do I work with what I have? How do I build a bridge? How do I maximize on what I have? And you can do it. Taylor's group will have the exact same, like Taylor's group's going to have everything. So yeah, Taylor will have the, oh, there we go.
Any final questions, guys, before we go? I think everyone's good, crystal clear as mud. So to answer your question, Courtney, the launch starts tomorrow. Tomorrow you can start advertising. Tomorrow we will get you your ad copies that you'll be able to run for the 7 days. And that will kind of start everything off in a ManyChat probably. So we'll get that document together for you guys tomorrow morning. And again, post it in the group, and we start tomorrow.
Also, just so you guys know, we paid money to have a video made, so that is one of the things that we're waiting on. But he did say that he would have it tomorrow, ready possibly tomorrow. So just wait for the video. We will have your document in the morning, but just wait for your video, and we will get that going. But that is, the video is like, that's
The video will be done tomorrow.
perfect.
Cool. Okay, I think we're good. Everyone good?
Yeah, so Nicole just asked, do we add our leads to the group? Yes, you add your leads to the group.
If once you've talked to them.
Yes, exactly. So when you do a ManyChat, if someone reaches back out and they say like, yes, I want to be added, then that's from there. That's when you can go, or you can send the link, and then they can go to the group themselves and add them.
I think the best way to say this is use the material that we give you and use your business skills and get as many fucking people as you can into this group in the next 7 days. That is your goal. Mm-hmm. Hustle. Launches are hard. They take a lot. They can be exhausting, but like the work that you put in is going to pay off. So do what you got to do. Spend the money you got to spend. Get out there. Like really use this to kind of push yourself in your own business to the next level and not care, right? So you have our support. You have the community support. You have kick-ass marketing material that we made for you. This could really change your entire business.
Britt and Rich, this is a good question too. So is there a specific time that the trainings will be posted the days they're done? So we want to do them by 6 p.m. PST. So that's a good time for when everybody's off work. And so 6 p.m. PST is when, I mean, give or take maybe 10, 15 minutes, but that is the time frame that we'll be doing it. So in the evening. And like Mel said, take the next 7 days and take this seriously, because what can be the outcome after these next 21 days, after the, the first 7-day launch, and then the 12 days, and then the webinar. So 20 days is it can completely transform your business. So if you feel like you don't have momentum yet, then that is why you should be taking this seriously. That is why when the document is sent in the morning, start running ads. Do not wait a day. A day in running ads can completely transform, like, data collecting, how much reach you have, and we only have 7 days. So time is of essence. So make sure that the first ad that you run is tomorrow once you have that information.
Awesome.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, bud.
Like, I'll just say, like, we all, the girls that are running the launch, they all built very successful businesses, and we never had the opportunity as a group to run a launch like this with if you're new or you're in your business. So take advantage of this, because you never know. Like we all talk about, you're 1 ad away from changing your life, and just take action on this, guys, because it's a phenomenal opportunity. And success loves speed. And when you get that speed, you get that momentum. And like what the group name is, like setting yourself up for this end of the year and going into 2020. So fucking rock and roll.
Totally. Thanks, Colin. So we want to get everyone added that wants to be in the launch, correct? What do you think, Ash? I can see you nodding. So, do you guys have any ideas on how should we just get everyone to maybe message that wants to be a part of this? Or you know what, I'll do a post in abundance. So let us know if you're participating in this launch, and Taylor and Nikki can do the same, and we'll make sure we get you added into the group right away.
Well, what we could do, Mel, is we can just share the link to the group, and those people that want can just click on the link and then request.
True. Okay, we'll do that.
I have a quick question. So when posting all this stuff, what if we don't know like everyone's story?
Well, we're giving you the material.
Okay. Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. Sorry, I'm laughing at Nikki's kids. Okay, so we're good. Okay, well, we'll start tomorrow. Be prepared. Like Nikki said, you got to start. If you're participating, you start tomorrow, kind of thing, or else you'll be behind and it will not match up. So thank you guys for coming. Super excited for you guys. And let's make this really successful for all of us. Thanks, guys.